Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. My name is RedSecant. In this video, I'd like to do a couple things to prepare for the big phantom boss fight that we have to do before we can get all the Dalmatians. And just a couple things that we sort of just need to do. For instance, turning in that summon gem that we got. I don't remember what it was called, but we get Bambi for it. And at this point, we've actually learned all the summons, so the Fairy Godmother will give us a weapon for Donald called Lord Fortune, I guess, which is, it has lower attack than the Violetta, but that reduces the max MP by 1, and the new one will raise max MP by 1, so now Donald is just swimming in magic power, so that's good news. Next, I need to finish getting up the postcards in Traverse Town, and after that we just need to buy a few items and we'll be ready to head on over and do that boss battle. When I actually go ahead and do that boss, I'm gonna do it in, I'll have commentary, but it'll be in post commentary, and then I'll edit the actual video, because it's gonna be like a really long battle. Like, I've practiced it, I haven't actually beat it before, so if all goes according to plan, this will be you'll see the first time that I ever beat this boss. But I've practiced it. It's not that hard, it's just really long, and you just have to be patient, and I think we can handle it. Anyway, the last postcard is here in Geppetto's house. It's right over here, you just examine that. There's also a treasure chest in here that we never opened, in which there's a king, what's that called? A keyblade, or a keychain for the keyblade or whatever. So, a couple things that we needed to pick up there. Now let's just go turn in these last postcards, and it is, this is something that it's good that we're doing before this boss battle, because these will give us a couple power-up items, which are super useful to have. So we sent the 9th off, and we got a defense, and then the last one is the 10th, and we get a power-up. And then it says, thanks for sending all 10 postcards. Is that, thanks for the postcards, no more presents. Huh, alright, swell. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the, the defense up first on Sora, and the power-up, and I decided to go ahead and use the AP up too. Just because, I don't know, Sora has more abilities than Donald and Goofy, and I think it's worth it. Okay, so, what you have to understand about this Phantom boss battle is that it relies very heavily on magic and the use of different magic spells. So, what we're going to end up doing is equipping all of our item slots with ethers, which refill magic. So, I'm going to go ahead and buy a total of 21. That's how many you need to fill up everybody's item slots, at least, because we're gonna get, it's in Neverland, so it's gonna be Sora, Goofy, and Peter Pan. So we need to get 21 total, but we already have 10, so we only need to get 11. Notice how we have, like, Sora has 1, and then we have 9 in stock. It's really confusing how they tell you about that, but yeah. So, whatever, we have plenty of money, not a big deal. Okay, that's all I wanted to do in Traverse Town. Now, I'd like to go back to Wonderland, actually, because there's a Keyblade that we've never picked up in Wonderland, which is actually the optimum Keyblade for this battle with the Phantom. So that's that. How's everybody doing? I have still not uploaded a lot of the last videos that I recorded. And so typically I would wait longer to record, but the reason I'm doing this is just because I kind of was in the mood to play the game, and so I started practicing the boss battle, thinking it was going to take a lot of practice to get it down. Turns out it's really not that hard. I mean, like I said, it'll take a while, but it's not really that difficult once you understand what to do. And so I decided, why not just go ahead and record the battle now, rather than like practicing and beating him and then being like, okay, now I have to go do that again while the recording's on. Instead, I'll just record the first time I beat him, and that'll be great. So that's the plan. Here in Neverland, you can ignore the Heartless for now. We just gotta get over to one of these little, this one up here, this little entrance to the Bazaar Room. Oops, why do you cast that? I think this is the right one anyway. Yeah, okay, so we need to get in this picture, but we have to defeat all the Heartless first, so I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, that's all of them defeated, so with that, we just come over to this painting and examine it, and you'll go through it. And I think we actually did this a long time ago, but there is a white trinity in here, so we have to come back to cash in on that. There you see Donald's new weapon. That's kind of cool. So this is the Lady Luck Keyblade, so let's take a look at the Keyblades that we just got. We have Lady Luck, which raises your max MP by 2, which is great, and also gives you good physical damage. It's not as good as Oblivion. It's actually quite a bit worse than Oblivion, to be honest, but I mean, it's decent. It's better than Spellbinder, so, I mean, and since this next battle is a lot more about magical attacks than physical attacks, that's why we needed it. As far as Wishing Star, which we got from Geppetto, that has a low strength, and it says it always finishes up a combo attack with a powerful critical blow, so that's pretty cool. That might be interesting to experiment with, but in the Phantom fight, we're just going to be using this Lady Luck Keyblade. Okay, so now we got to get back out of here. You can talk to these flowers, and they say, like, the room at the center of this world has a secret. The forest has all kinds of paths. I don't really know, like, what you're supposed to take from there, but I don't think you can get out of here, like, by jumping, so we're going to have to just go back into the bazaar room and head out that way. I think there was one more thing that we need to do. We need to change around everybody's equipment, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and meet you. No, we can just fly there. It's not very far, and it's better to not have to cut anyway. Yeah, it took a long time to edit all the Dalmatians videos, because I mean, I don't know, it's easy for me to just be like, while I'm playing the game, to just be like, okay, well, now we're gonna head here, so I'll meet you guys there. But I kind of forgot how long it takes to edit all that together, because you have to, especially in Windows Movie Maker, Sony Vegas is so much better. I don't know why there isn't like a cheap, good piece of editing software. I don't know why that doesn't exist, or if there is, I can't find it anywhere, because it's kind of annoying. Because Windows Movie Maker is not very good. I mean, it's okay. It only needs like a few more differences, and it would be great, and I would love it. I mean, it's okay. It works pretty well, but I mean, compared to Sony Vegas, just the things that Sony Vegas lets you do is just makes it so much easier than using Windows Movie Maker. But whatever, it's not good enough to reinstall Windows. Not that that's hard. I mean, you just have to wait an hour. Anyway, so okay, here's the deal. In order to go to this boss battle, which is at the clock tower, you have to have Peter Pan in your party, and you come and talk to Tinkerbell over here in this particular cabin. So first I'm gonna adjust everybody's equipment and all that. Sora I'm gonna leave the same. Mostly you want to make sure that you have like Ray of Light, which is gonna raise your MP, because you want the highest MP you can, which not only, apparently that also increases like the amount of like damage your magic does, which is kind of cool, like depending on how high your max MP is. But that's the only accessory we have that increases MP, so other than that, there's nothing else that we can put on. On Goofy, you can put whatever you want. I think I like putting this ribbon thing on. I want the HP, so we'll have to get rid of one of these. Raises max MP, or max AP, that's not that. Oh, we gotta change his abilities first, alright. So, okay, so here's the deal. With Goofy, mostly what you're looking for is stuff that, with regards to his MP and his ability to give MP to you. So we don't need Jackpot, we don't need Charge, you actually don't want, like, Rocket or Charge or any of that stuff, so Goofy isn't using up extra MP. What you want to make sure you have is MP Gift, which will cost him 1 MP, but it gives his friend 3 MP, so it's super helpful. That's not really helpful. We need the Second Wind, that's super important, and MP Rage is super important, and another MP Rage and the MP Haste are both really important for this particular battle. So let's see, we can get rid of that, you can get rid of all the Treasure Magnet, all the Lucky Strike, all of that stuff. We don't need it for this battle. I mean, we'll put it all back later, but for now, this is what we need. Okay, and then we have 2 left. I don't know, I still don't want to put anything that has yeah, we don't really need that, so I'll just put a treasure magnet on, why not? Okay, so for Sora, you want to make sure, I think we actually have everything already. Oh, I think we want this critical plus, because that'll make it more likely for us to do critical hits, which do more damage. Berserk, I don't really think we want that, but we might as well put it on anyway. Things we don't need jackpot, we don't need treasure magnet. I mean, we don't need guard, we don't need dodge roll, because the whole thing happens, the whole fight happens in the air. So you couldn't do those anyway. So let's put on Berserk, I guess, critical plus, and let's see, anything else? No, I think the rest is not what we're looking for. Alright, Swell. You don't need to worry about Donald because we're swapping him out for Peter Pan, who we should also mess with a little bit. Just because... Oh, no, he has everything. The only thing that you need to do with Peter Pan is make sure that he does not have all of his abilities that will take up his MP equipped. And that's just to make sure that Goofy isn't going to heal Peter Pan's MP, because you don't need that. So, alright, that's it for that. As far as equipment, I guess you could give some stuff to Peter if you wanted. I don't really know what. Just a couple things, I guess. Just remember to take it off later. Okay, I guess that's nice. If we had a better weapon for Goofy, I'd put that on, but we don't, so whatever. So you want every item slot to have an ether in it, so let me just do that real quick. You don't really need to watch me doing that, so hang on a second. Okay, so now Sora has all ethers, Goofy has all ethers, and Peter Pan has all ethers. That's what you want. If you wanted, I guess you could throw some like elixirs on Sora instead, because rather than only healing 3 MP, that would heal like all your MP. But you know what? I don't think it's worth it for this battle. We might need those for other stuff, so I'm just gonna leave all the ethers in, because that's what was suggested to me by my Google search. Let's see, we did abilities. You need to customize Sora. Make sure that you have stop somewhere. I'm going to leave cure there, and then on the triangle button you want to either put fire, blizzard, or thunder. I like to use fire, just, I don't know, it's more what I'm used to. Though, I don't know, if I die I might change that to blizzard, because that's something I was thinking about, but I don't know, it's totally up to you on that one, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so that's it, that's all your preparation that you want to do. I like to go ahead and exit this room, so then I can re-enter, and so then if I hit like continue instead of load game, it will load up with all the changes made. Because when you hit continue, it basically starts you over from when you last entered the room before wherever you died. Alright, so swap out Peter Pan for Donald, so it should be Sora, Peter Pan, and Goofy. You should probably save, but I'll do that off screen. And so that's it. So next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we are going to go ahead and tackle the Phantom, so we can get the last Dalmatian, and we'll be out of here. So thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, and I hope to see you guys next time.